This is LAZYROCK, better known as LR, the original Dundalk. Mecca, roll it up my nigga, freeze, non-stop and stuff like that. Well, my boy told me he wanted to do an interview, so I'm gonna give you my scoop on how it was back in the day. Started out, we worked at Edward J shop, making tapes, $13.50 for the cassette, the whole nine. And me and Lynn decided to form a group. Now outside of that, we had the True Two, we had DJ Man, we had a lot of people within that circle that was coming in, you know, trying to perfect their craft. Me and Lynn finished, we started working on our stuff. We made Roll It Up My Nigga in a record store. Pretty much all we had was the SB1200 and me singing and a little bit of magic. We didn't think it was gonna take off that far, go that far. But we did the Success and Effect album, we signed up. Now, what folks don't know is that we originally signed with Egyptian Lover. See, people really don't know that. The original Success and Effect signed with Egyptian Lover. Then John decided he didn't want to do a deal with Egyptian Lover. So we went all the way down to Miami, we signed to Joy Boy. That's what brought out Roll Up My Nigga. We performed a couple of shows, we did a couple of things, and we managed to have some type of success. People still feel that music and feel what I'm doing way after, you know, I stopped writing music. I left the music and then I started doing, you know, working at the factories and stuff like that, where I met my boy, T. T told me, he was like, yo, man, it's time for you to come back and, you know, give the people what they want. And I was reluctant at first, but now I'm back. So y'all look out for that LAZYROCK because I'm guaranteed to give you that fire. And I'm out.
Okay.
Good enough?
Now explain how'd you get hooked up with On Top Records? How y'all get signed? Who found y'all and said, okay, I want to sign Success and Effect?
Now on that part, when we first did the Success and Effect album, what we really did, we did Roll It Up first. Freeze came next. And what we was doing, we was just making music. And John came in, I did a show one time down in the Omni. Without Lynn now, John heard me and decided he wanted to work with me. I told John, I was already in the group, we went and got Lynn. We picked Lynn up and we did the whole Success and Effect album, I think in less than probably 2 or 3 weeks. And John shopped everything.
John
Battle.
Okay.
He took everything around and he did the groundwork. I will give him that. He did the groundwork. He worked hard to make sure that the A-Town feeling was felt all over. But, you know, the thing was, you know, back then, the South was just the South. The North really wasn't trying to hear our music. West Coast, it could have went either or with that because Rolling Up never, got out there in LA and stuff like that. I'm sure that Egyptian Lover would have probably pumped it because me and Rodney O and Joe Cooley, we had fun. We really had fun. Mm-hmm. After we signed with Joey Boy, we did a lot of stuff, which most people don't. I'll tell you another thing. I wrote some of, if not all of, Miami Boy's second album. Mm-hmm. And get no money, so I don't need to talk to me. But we
Alan Johnson.
Yeah, Alan Johnson, holla at your boy, man. You know we need to holla at him. But we did a lot of success. The second album, we decided to go more political, you know. When we did the Blueprint album, we did more political. We had Chuck D, Professor X from the X Clan, Sister Soldier, Dougie Fresh. We did the first video we did was Blueprint, and we decided we wanted to take our music more political because we felt that people wasn't really getting heard, that was trying to speak out on black crime or injustice between, society. And we did that, and we kind of got away from what the interior motive was when we first started. At first, I thought we shouldn't have did it. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I was more on, hey, let's make this weed smoking thing much bigger. Wished I would have, because now everybody is, you know, you look at the law and the law is legalizing it. But they wanted to go political. And so we did a political album. My disagreements was I didn't think that my music was you know, a forefront anymore, because everybody was trying to sound like NWA. And I didn't want to sound like NWA. I had my own style. So we part ways. I think we part ways around about maybe 92, 93. And they came back with another Success and Effect album, which didn't do good at all. So that's credited to me, not just joking. But we did our thing, you know. And in the meantime, I was still perfecting crafts. So I got so many different styles I just can't wait to show y'all. And I hope y'all take this ride with me. It's a hell of a journey, and I guarantee you're gonna love every minute of it.
One more question, I'll let you go. Roll It Up. Now, how did that come about? Who came up with that, and like what made you come up with that?
Well, back in my day, I was a big weed smoker. I love to smoke weed. And a little bit now, I still love to smoke weed, but that's not here or there. But every time I got around somebody and I noticed they had some weed, I was like, hey man, roll it up, my nigga, you know, roll it up. And it was so catchy that people were beginning to say it. And I was like, wait a minute, that's my phrase. So I was like, hey, let me take this phrase and do something with it.
Wow.
Because it was something that I brought out, and I didn't think that anybody should have caught that phrase other than me. So then I had to realize how to make Roll It Up My Nigga sound good. So I had to keep singing and trying. I tried several different ways to sing that song. And finally I found the right hook to use it with, and the rest is magic.
Wow. That's all right. And you got hooked up with Edward J. And so how did you meet Edward J. and the J Team?
Now that was funny. I started out when, you know, Lynn got me the job.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Lynn, probably none of this stuff would have happened. But I was one of the people that was more into rap, and I wanted to rap just about everything. So when Jake, you know, got a hold, he was like, look, Lazy, I give you $150, you know, every week. You come down here and make a few tapes. Back then, that was a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I would have did it for free, to be honest with you. I wouldn't tell you that to your face, Jake, but I would have did it for free. So we made the Boys from Alcatraz tapes, and from that Boys from Alcatraz, it pretty much shaped the first In the Hood album, because it was basically a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, what I wanted to say, what I wanted to put out there. And you know, when you first doing music, you're not quite sure whether or not it's gonna catch. You know, some people back in the days, they probably already knew it was gonna catch, but I didn't. So I was always perfecting styles, different styles, writing different ways of saying stuff. And if it wasn't for Jay having all of those access to all of those records that we was able to use, and picking up different stuff, that, you know, I don't know if it would have been a good Success and Effect album, if not one at all.
Wow.
So big ups to Jay, Edward J, the king.
Wow. Yeah, big shout out going out to Edward J, big shout going out to DJ Lynn, and big shout going out to John Ballard.
That's right.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Lazy Rock, man. You know, I always been a fan, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still a fan. And we're gonna do some new music, so y'all be on the lookout for that.
Look out for my boy, Sane T. Look out for DJ Kurt. He's also the producer of this album. And I guarantee you, when y'all go, y'all gonna fall in love with this. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't nothing but hits. It's the A-Town real music. That stuff you can get behind, you know what I'm saying? So y'all pick it up, you know? Or download it, or do something, just get it. All right.
I forgot to ask you, man. But on the production tip, with all y'all records and all y'all hits, who did most of the beats?
Lynn.
DJ Lynn.
Lynn made the beats. I pretty much the way me and Lynn worked was Lynn would make beats and I would okay them. Like if I felt that beat, I would say okay, I can write to it. If I couldn't write to it, I didn't feel it. I'd be like, nah, Lynn, that ain't it. But on Roll It Up and different other types of me and Lynn collaborated together. You know, because Lynn had to understand the flavor or the flow of that hook. So he pretty much Lynn's good, but with the hook he based the music around the hook.
Okay.
Most people nowadays they just get a track and then they write off of it.
Right.
I honestly believe in order to make real hits, you have to coincide with your producer. If your producer hears something, then let them go ahead and try. And it only enhances a song. It depends on whether or not you and your producer is on the same page. Because a lot of people just grab and then try to dish the producer once the producer gave them some hits. And that's wrong. You keep everything tight knit. And if you just now starting in this industry, the first thing I'm gonna tell you is that first of all, create, and then go back, sit down, and then create again. Because the better you are, the more power you pack. If you don't write, and you're stumbling on some words every now and then your craft will never be reaching its full potential.
Wow.
So you have to sit back and you have to understand today's world.
Right.
That's one thing I always did. I always watch my CNN. I always make sure that what I'm talking about is 100% can be backed up by fact. So you wanna pretty much acknowledge the fact that you are an artist, first of all. Second thing, acknowledge the fact that your producer is helping you to make a hit. Then you have to acknowledge the fact that there's other factors in that, that plays a part. Because you have people that'll tell you that you got good music, and then they'll steal your music, then they'll go lay your music, and then you got a big problem. So tag team back again. I just kidding.
We don't want to go there.
You're
gonna make me mad. You're gonna make me mad.
Had to hit him with that. Sorry about that. But I just like to just be true to yourself. Be true to the image that you're bringing out. Be true to your form of music. And when you write music, don't just write music for whatever state you're in. That's a bad thing. Write music that can be heard by everybody. Make it worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you know it or not, people want to be included also in your music. Just because you're down here in the South or in the North or in the East or in the West, people want to hear your style of music. So you gotta make sure you make music worldwide.
Thank you, Lazy. My man.
Every day.
All right, that's a wrap.
All right, this is me, MC Ice-Ski.
And me, DJ Ron.
Yes, sir. We started my history go back a little further before Damage, and before we actually pulled the group together. I think it was looking like, we'll just go from where we pulled the group together. I guess because there's so many years before that, so much history before that. I guess that's a different episode, a different film by itself. We'll just start. Well, Ron, we came together we'll say probably about 90. Yeah, around about 90. TNS Records reached out to me, Timothy McClendon. They reached out to me about needing a record. They wanted a record. We started out, we was basically we wanted to be a gangster act. Yeah. That's what we started, but Tim...
Be the next Ghetto Boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's all the influence come from Brad Jordan, Texas Ghetto Boys, man, and Beto, Mike Dean, all them guys. But we actually 90. Tim was trying to put together a group because he had just lost Sammy Sam to an unfortunate situation. So he was trying to fill the void. So he needed a group. and reached out, and we decided to start a group. But we, like I said, we wanted to be that gangster act. But of course, Tim had the lowriders and our lowrider truck, the Dayton Rims, and the connection with Godfather. So they needed a bass song. Go ahead. And there you go. So pretty much we start out with having a gangster / bass record. Pretty much, you know. So then we needed to put the group together, and that's when I had my buddy Chubby Box at the time. He was my beatbox, and that was Doc Quill, the other member of the group. And I said, we need a DJ for the group, man. Where we gonna get a DJ from? He said, I got somebody. And that called DJ Ron. You can tell your story.
Because the thing was, well, how I got into DJing, I heard my first Edward J tape back in high school. It was my sophomore year in high school when I went to Murphy High. My classmate, Willie Williams, he had an Edward J tape. And I fell in love with it. I knew that's what I wanted to do. Went to my mom, told my mom. Of course, she looked at me crazy. But she took me to Sears. I'll never forget, she took me to Sears, brought me an LXI stereo. It's one stereo, the turntable, the cassette, and everything all in one. And I just started, I guess like every other DJ, with the turntable, practicing with the volume knob, just scratching, tearing up my mama Ray Charles and Reverend Ike record, scratching them all up. And then it just went from there. I saved my allowance, bought another turntable, bought another mixer, and it just built from there. And I started making mixtapes. And I met Doc Quill. He was rapping. Like a lot of them would get together in the hallway, the cafeteria, beat on the table, and just rapping. And I told him that I was a DJ, and we just got together from there. And me and D were friends, and D and Ski were friends. Me and Ski really didn't meet at that time. This was like in the 80s, you know. And then D told me about Ski. At the time, I think he was Skinny Man back then. I don't know.
No, I came from AD to Ice Ski, and we'll get to all of that a little later on.
Yeah, and that's how the three of us got together and met. And I'm making mixtapes for everybody in the neighborhood and all of that. And that was the start for me, and how the three of us got together and met. And it just went from there to where we at now, you know, Damage.
And I guess I can give y'all a little bit more history.
Yeah, you can go a lot deeper.
From where it started a little bit before Damage. Actually, I started out, man, hanging out at Edward J shop in the evenings after school, you know, watching Lynn, Smurf, all the guys, putting together the J tapes in the back. Young dude, just trying to see what was going on, fell in love with music. And then I actually met DJ Flash. Might have been 87, 88, I think, around that time. And man, when I met Flash, it was like watching the stuff that he would do with a 4-track machine was just amazing, man. And once I did a first session with him and watching that magic he was making happen with that 4-track machine, I was like, yeah, man, this is what I want to do. So me and Flash, we went on to record a few demo tapes. I think my first demo tape with Flash was Giving Pain was the name of it. And we actually recorded upstairs in the club, one of the famous clubs from the neighborhood in Kirkwood, man. The real Kirkwood heads know about Electric Avenue. Yeah, a little bit up from Ann's Wing, shouting out Ann, what is it, Burger? Ghetto Burger. Yeah, Ann's Ghetto Burger. Yeah, man. Like that was the core. That's where it started at, though, for me, is with Flash. And then after Flash made the record with Fresh Ski, man, I heard Fresh Ski, Let's Put It in Effect. Once I heard Let's Put It in Effect, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get Ski in my name somehow. And that's what Ice Ski was birthed, man. And after I got the name, me and Flash got together, cut a few more records, Cause I'm Black, You Don't Compare to Me, Rougher Than Ever. We cut a few more records, man, and we ended up, parting for a little while, because that's when of course, I grew up with Sammy Sam, but Sam was already doing his own thing with JP and the guy that owned the Lakewood movie theater. They put out their first record, Sammy Sam, the hit man.
Yeah,
they put that record out.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah.
So, DJ Walt, Bro Smooth, DJ Boo, all them guys. I ended up becoming like an extra member to the group.
Mm-hmm.
They brought me in and put me on some records, and just moving around with those guys, I actually saw the essence of DJing. That watching them boys or what they was doing with a turntable, man, was just amazing. Like I had seen some stuff at the J Team, watching them, but when I saw DJ Boo and Bro Smooth and Walt watching them, I was like, oh my God, man! Like what is this, man? What is the
Totally different level,
man?
Mm-hmm.
It was total different level of DJing.
Mm-hmm.
But watching those guys, man, and ended up they brought me in to get me on a couple of records. I think the first record I actually did was DJ Boo's turn. Yeah, and I think that was I think it was Smith and Smith Records at the time. We ended up doing that. I ended up recording some more records with Sammy Sam. Then I kind of phased out, man, and went over into the producing side. Got off the artist side for a second and went over into the producing side. And we started making beats for a lot of the acts around the city. I remember putting this one beat together. I'm trying to remember who it was that really made me say, yeah, I want to get into the beat side. Who was that? No, we had an opportunity. Pimp C actually had a group called the X Mob that they came up and we actually did a beat from. Man, that was experiencing something that I never experienced. You ever have somebody coming to purchase a beat from you, and right at the time they purchasing the beat, you lose the beat. The equipment shut down. But me and my man, No Face, man. Oh my God, man. Rest in peace, man. The other half of my beat making career, man. We had like a good probably 45 minutes to recreate that beat. They go into the bank to get the money, back then, but they just pulling up with the bag, brown paper bag. so they go to the bank to get the money. We had opportunity to try to remake the beat before they get back. And I knew then, man, I said, yeah, this beat making thing is what I want to do. And that's when I got that beat making bug. And then back to Flash, man. Flash, we got together, man, and made some stuff for the Can't Get No Lord EP. We started calling him Fingerhead then. Yeah, man, Fingerhead, man. And then we go out to 2560, the first time I ever stepped my foot into a big recording studio, man. Out with Richard Wells, man, standing over his shoulder, and that's where I got the engineering bug, man. And that's been in me like ever since. Like that's what I'm doing now. My passion, engineering. Had an opportunity to do a lot of engineering, a lot of mixing for movies, commercials, a lot of stuff out of the country, Africa, India. It's been a grind, but I'm glad I was able to look over the shoulder of some of the greats, man. Rodney Mills, Richard Wells, but I owe it all to them, and of course DJ Flash, man. Wow, serious, man.
That's what's up. So what y'all doing now? Y'all still making music right now? Or?
Yeah, right now we're about to relaunch the Damage. We're about to relaunch the group. We're about to get out here, start gigging, start trying to put together some new music.
That's right.
I have two sons right now that's actually artists, man, that's hot out here in the city right now. One's Vision in Drummer World. That's my other son, the oldest son. He's a producer right now. He got some replacements around the city. So pushing the kids, and we about to get back out here and have some fun, man.
That's what's
have
up.
some fun.
Man, y'all heard it first, man. Good God.
Yes, man.
Damage is finna be back.
Yeah. 1991, man, all the way to the day records still play on the radio, man. It's an absolute blessing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Absolute blessing.
That's what's up, man. Anything else y'all want to share, man? Is that about it?
Can I just say something about the gangster rap? What are they saying now?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the originator of trap music and gangster rap?
No, the originator of gangster rap, Atlanta gangster rap. That's what.
Yeah, man. Stop it, man. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, man. If you ain't heard of MC Ice Kid, Sammy Sam, man. Oh, it was the grit. Damage, man. It was the grit, man. We had records like screaming bloody murder, man, like dead man walking.
Right.
Man, go back, do your history,
man.
man. Take your time, really do your history in this city, man, and research this. Half of y'all guys was in diapers.
That's right.
Real talk.
Cause you looking at the foundation.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
For everybody.
Yes, sir.
T.I., Ludacris,
That's right.
Outkast, Goody Mob. You looking at the
Before that,
foundation.
yes, before those
You know what I'm
guys, man.
saying?
That's
I mean,
right.
they standing on top of us, and they standing on top of Raheem
That's
and
right.
Kilo.
Kilo is right.
You know what I'm saying? And all of us. And
Yes.
we the one that's holding them up.
Speaking of Raheem, bro, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all talk about these Master P's and all these people talking about independent labels, man. We talking about independent back in the 80s, bro. 80s, early 90s, man. I go over to Raw House, I see boxes, man, of stuff that just came in from the pressing company. Man, house looked like a distribution center, man. Back then, that was independent, man. Raheem gave me the sense to want to even start trying to executive or boss up to be even owning your own stuff. Like back then, man, Rod was a foundation in this Atlanta for that independent, man. That's the only way the man ever moved.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, do your research, man. Do your research.
Yeah.
Real talk, man.
That's what's
The
up.
history runs deep in the ATL.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It
right.
runs real deep.
Skate rings, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's
Judge
the A,
Bays.
man.
Yeah.
It's the A. The original A. Let's go back.
Let's go
Let's
back.
go back.
That's why I got y'all, man. You know what? It's a total blessing, man, for me to even have y'all here, man, because
Appreciate it.
it's like I've been pulling people out the woodwork, man. I mean, like Lazy Rock from Success Effect, and you guys, and people like that. It's like rare that you even see guys, you guys on the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Let alone a club or something like
Yeah,
that, you know what I
man.
mean? So for y'all to come in and pull together on this one for me, man, I really appreciate it, man. I'm here to tell the truth about Atlanta
Yeah.
rap, and we're gonna go even beyond that. Once I'm done with the rap, I'm gonna get into the R&B with the
Yeah,
SOS
man.
Band, Brick,
Yeah.
Cameo, all these family for me, so. It's going down.
In the battle rapping, oh man, we talking about the Kilo versus Sammy Sam, the Kilo versus Damage.
Yeah.
Oh man, do your research, get those little records, man. I'm telling you.
Who had the first versus Kilo though?
But the first,
Who without the Kilo first?
no, the first I can give you the whole rundown. It all started in the nightlife.
Yeah.
On Moreland Avenue. And Kilo, you had that part right. It all started at nightlife. Yeah, man, Moreland, over there, Moreland Avenue, right across from, used to be Club Excess right there, man.
I remember.
Yeah, man. Kilo and Sam started first. They started first. And then I jumped in because, of course, during that time, me and Sam, we moving together with 1.5.
Right.
So he make him and Sam going at it on record. So I ended up going ahead and taking a shot at him on what the song was, Dead Man Walking.
Yeah.
Took a shot at him with Dead Man Walking.
I remember that.
And then he came back, took a shot, Get With The Program. Yeah. But the funny thing is about that Dead Man Walking, Rod never told you. Rod, that disc came from Doc Quill, bro. You know it. I mean, Doc Quill just took off on Raheem. I'm like, oh my God, not my boy.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so luckily nothing never came, nothing ever happened with that part. But the Kilo thing, we went on, a couple of records didn't get released. Like we had another record. We had the group Damage had moved over to Hiram with Hiram Hall, the one that owned the Bernard Records.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually had the group during that time, and we ended up putting together another record called "Stepping on My Toes." Yeah, "Stepping on My Toes." We had another disc to follow up Kilo's to Get With The Program disc, and but out of all of that though, man, I can say we all came back together. We went on a tour together, man. We squashed everything, and me and Kilo been my boy ever since, man.
Yeah.
Even people don't know in the city, they might not know, man. Kilo and Sam and Kizzy Rock actually came together, man, and started doing a group. They had just started putting together a group called Beast Mode. Over with Craft Keys, they was over to actually record some records, man, and that was actually getting ready to be a group. And I hope the records come out though. I hope Kizzy Rock, hope they put the records out, man. That's a little nugget. That's a little nugget for y'all, man.
Wow. That's what's up.
Even Pastor Troy and Sam came together, did a record. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Sammy Sam, man. I tell you, that guy there, man, that was a monster in the studio.
Yeah, he was, man.
He's the first
I miss him.
Yeah, anything close to Tupac that I ever seen in the studio was Sam, man. And what he was able to do. And I mean, the success we had with him with the Universal situation, with the Stepdaddy record, man, I was blessed to be a part of all that. Of course, y'all know I had to change my name to Skinny Man then. There was no more Ice Ski at that point. So I had to go on and try to do my solo thing. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's happening, man.
Yeah, man. History, man.
Yeah, man. That's real history right there, man.
Shout out to Rocco, too, man. Giving me a shout over at Rocky Road, Mr. College Park. Shout out to those guys. I had a blast working with them, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all, do y'all remember the Atlanta Apollo?
Ooh.
Y'all remember that? You know what the Ben Hill Theater used to be? Where the Muslim mosque is there? Is that there?
Yeah, Ben Hill.
They're right there. After the theater closed down, it turned into Atlanta Apollo.
Wow.
And me and Smurf used to DJ there.
Wow.
Yeah, we was the house DJ there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, shoot, man, I appreciate y'all coming out,
We
man.
appreciate it, man.
You know, man, it's gonna teach all the youth, man, and all the people that come to Atlanta about music. They gonna know the real. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
All you gotta do is pull this documentary up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Damn it!
Can't
get no lower.
Coming back.
That's what's up.
Yeah, my name's Tim Clenna. You know, I started the music game back in like 90, 89, 90. And, you know, the first person I ever met in music, it was Sammy Sam. Sammy Sam and Ice Ski. That was over Ernie House. That was over Ernie House. And, you know, I said, man, I got some boys who know how to rap, man. I said, man, I don't know how to produce, man. He said, man, you can produce anything. I said, shit, all right, let's go. I said, let me check him out or whatever. Yeah, so Sam and Ice Ski, they just started freestyling. They started freestyling about my cars, everything I had. You know, so I was like, man, that's a boy, y'all boy are fire. Well, I produce a mess at y'all, but you know, I don't know how to produce. Man, I'll show you everything, don't worry about it. Everything all good. You don't have to worry about all that. That just, you know, I mean, since come back tomorrow, drop us off at home, and just come back tomorrow, we'll go to the studio and all that. I said, I'll do that. I went to the studio, you know, Sam had about 20 dudes with him. So I still had about 20 dudes with him, man. You know, so, you know, everybody just started rapping on this little song called, what's the name of that song? 44 Click. Everybody started rapping on 44 Click. Everybody got them 20 dudes on one album, one song. You know, everybody, you know, everything was all good. You know, so Sam and they taught me how to produce and stuff. So, you know, I just started producing, and Sam Ice Ski, they came up with a song or whatever. And next day, you know, I came back up Sam House next day, he was in jail. And Ice Ski said, man, you know something? Man, I'm finna goddamn do this shit. We finna do this shit for real. He said, I'm gonna do it for real. He was like, we're gonna, you know, he was like, you know, we're gonna write about whatever. We're gonna write a song. We're gonna write a song right now. So, you know, they did freestyle about. We ride on my partner Born Studio. So we riding over there. So he was like, shit, I'm writing right now. You know, he didn't have no song in there, but he said, man, we're gonna write a song. So Ice Ski just started rapping about the truck. We was in the low rider truck. And you know, so Ice Ski started rapping about the truck, the rims and everything. I said, man, that just sound good. And I was sitting there playing, what's that, BDP? That Love Gonna Get You?
Yeah.
I was playing That Love Gonna Get You. I was like, you know, goddamn, we took that same old beat you wrote that song off for. And goddamn, we told Bowen, hey Bowen, do something with this beat right here. So Bowen got that beat, and goddamn Bowen played that shit backwards.
Wow.
He sampled it backwards, and you know, nobody never know that was BDP beat.
Wow.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Wow.
And you know,
That's
that
great
BDP
history,
beat, and got Ice Ski. He just rapped a little part where he done wrote in the car. Wow. And you know, we went from there. Then he said, man, I got the other dude, D. He can rap with me. And we got D and stuff, and you know, I mean, so D wrote his little verse. He rapped about cars, so D said, shit, he said, shit, I got a low rider truck. So he started rapping about a low rider truck or whatever. I didn't have no low rider truck, so I said, you know something? I'm gonna buy a low rider truck. I already had one low rider truck, but I'm gonna buy another Blazer or whatever. So I bought a Blazer, put a kit on or whatever, just for the video. You know, just we just were doing stuff back then. It just was, about 18, 19.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, everything was great. Everything was great with the music business. I wish we can do it back over.
Yeah.
I wish we could do it back over. I can do it a lot better. But I was on my job though. I was on my job doing whatever I can do to make everything work.
Yeah.
And so we started producing, rapping, doing our thing, and the thing goddamn got the album printed up and stuff, and after we got the album printed up, I got the album printed up and stuff, we just started going by store, so that, even doing consignments, whatever.
Yeah.
But we started doing the consignments, and everything started booming, started selling. So then we started selling consignments, started getting paid off for everything. And so, we just started growing, just started growing in the music, you know what I'm saying? So, it was a lot, and Sam, he come from jail. Yeah, man, I heard y'all done caned up and stuff. Ain't nothing happened for me. I said, man, just come on home. We got you.
Right.
I said, we got you some. And we came up with some stuff, and then Sam came out. Sam first song. What's up? He told me, what's up with the backhead? Nah, you're like, what's up? Then I'm like, he was like, I'm like, man, nobody can produce that. I said, man, you need to stop playing. Like, I'm for real, they're gonna hit or whatever. I'm like, man. So I didn't produce it. He went to Dent to produce it, and it jumped off. He jumped off, but he didn't have everything right. He didn't have the paperwork right in there, so. That thing, he jumped off, then it jumped off kind of hard. Then, Jermaine Dupri, they came up with what's up. Then Weston came up with what's up with the backhead bounce.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I wish I would jumped on that song. I said, man, I was jumping on that song, we would have got paid. Cause, a lot of people, they didn't, produce stuff, just didn't do all the paperwork on the stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but, everything was great, you know what I'm saying? So we producing, doing shows, everybody, but everybody everybody just want to go their separate ways and stuff.
That's
so
how
I'm like, man, we got it. I said, man, we got what we wanted. We got everything we wanted.
Yeah.
Man, let's stay together and just keep it moving. And everybody just want to just be, everybody on solo albums then.
Yeah.
Everybody want to go solo.
Everybody
All right, man. I said, man, we got a hot song. We got everything. We got the club jamming. We're taking the club stuff. Everybody started dancing off of it. Everybody got their own dance off of it and everything. I said, man, we got these people. We got to move up. But nobody want to, just move up like we're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Then, we were, first person we did a show at, what's that? It used to be the old 559. And Crib Crossing, they opened up for us.
Yeah.
And when they opened up for us, they jump, they jump. That thing, a week later, they blowed up. I said, see, man, they blowing up, we couldn't blow it up.
Yeah.
We had them open up for her. But everybody else there was on something else, somebody, what I'm saying, but it was a hot song. It was a hot song. We shot a video. We shot a nice video and stuff, everything was great with the song. Everything was great. I just said, man, something? I'm gonna go buy me a studio. I'm gonna go buy a studio and I guess I'm gonna have to start back over, so. But, I bought a studio and, everybody came to the studio. Everybody, nobody went up. Nobody, Polo done, all of them, the whole Attic crew, all of them. Everybody came to the studio, but nobody had no money then. Everybody, they came up out the studio, everybody got record deals and stuff out the studio. And you know, everybody just came up. You know, everybody kept coming up. I like, dog. I like, dog, boy. I like, you know, but everything was great though. Everything was great. Well, you know, we did work with a lot of people. Raheem, them, you know. I had to produce Raheem at first. And Raheem was like, man, produce me. I'm like, all right, I'll produce you. But Ice-T told me, don't do it. That was cool and stuff, but Ice-T said, man, you're going against the grain, cause we got against Kilo, we got against, he went Kilo, and you can't do that. I said, man, Raheem, he's a great rapper. He's a great rapper, he got good stuff, I love his stuff. And he's like, man, he's going against some grain, man, he's going against some grain.
Wow.
So, but everybody was young or whatever then, nobody know better or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, so I didn't really mess with him or whatever. But we always stayed friends with him. I mean, Raheem, we always, we stayed close. And, there was a lot more people, I saw Mr. Group, Tino Mercy. Can't get no, it was like Tino Mercy, She-Rock. I saw Mr. She-Rock and Tino Mercy, and, they had great songs. They had great songs and stuff. We put a lot of stuff, but, they did a little something, we really didn't do much. Then, then that thing, that Tino Mercy, they had one of those solos. So Tino Mercy, she came out with a song called Good Cop, Bad Cop. That song there was a real hard song. It was a great song. But, police, taking people money and stuff, robbing people and all that there. And, it was a great song, but then, folks was, doing whatever they were doing. And, then I'm like, hey, this song's a good song, but, I mean, everybody, it was on the news and everything. But, about bad police or whatever. And, the video was on the news too. And, so I was like, man, we get too much police all this right here, so I bagged up, I kind of bagged up a little bit. Or whatever, but it's a great song. I'm, you should see the video or whatever. But it was like, it was like a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff was going on. Everybody was trying to come up, everybody want to be rappers, everybody want to do something. And, but everybody, they had their chance. They came through the studio. We had Mr. Big Time, he came through the studio, he didn't even know how to rap. He just came in there, man, he came to really looking for Mr. Big Time, he came to there looking for a dude called The Girl from the studio phone. Hey, who called my girlfriend their phone? So he came to that, he like, I didn't know no studio was back here. So he came down, he just busting freestyle, busting whatever. Then, then about a couple weeks later, I put him on this song, the Diablo song. They jumping out of photos, I did the beat to that song. And, jumping out them photos, it was a great song. It was a great song. He got on this song, Rip, all of them, all of them, 250, all of them. I mean, everybody, they was on this song. It was a great song. It was a great song. It's just, we supposed to be on Greg Street. This song supposed to be on Greg Street album. It supposed to be on the album. We supposed to sign with Greg Street on that song there. And what happened? Greg Street had sent it to New York, and New York people, the Source magazine, they came back and said, man, that song they ain't there. Them boys, they rapping. They don't know how to rap and all that. They don't know how to rap. The beat not that good and all that there. And that thing, that song was there. It was about one #1 song on that album. I mean, it never hit the album because Greg Street decided, Greg Street listened to Source magazine and listened to Source magazine and they, everything they said, they're wrong about it. It was a great song, everybody. I went to the club, they played that song, everybody in the club, they stopped, they started singing the song. And they started dancing. Everybody ran to the dance floor like, boy, you made that dance, So, it was some hard songs out there. It was like, we made some hard songs. We made a lot of hard songs out there. We made, what's that? We made, They still did the song. They just did the song at the studio. Man, we did some of the songs at the studio. It's crying shame. I mean, studio stayed up 24 hours. I never went home.
You still got a studio now?
No, I got a studio at the house, but studio at the house, you know, I really, when I really came home, I really didn't, I got everything, but I just ain't really just sat down and just messed back with it.
Right.
But, you know, cause when I came hospital, I'm gonna do music and everything, do music and all that, but
Yeah.
the music game just changed. You know, everybody selling beats on the internet, $25. Everybody, you know, I'm like, I gotta eat. So, you know, I said, man, I gotta eat. So I got everything, you know. I mean, I used to, I know how to play the guitar. I used to teach people how to play guitars and stuff and everything. But I really never, I mean, you know, by the last 3 years, I ain't really touched the music. I've been selling cars. I mean, I had to do something, you know, to pay the bills, make everything right, or you know. Yeah. But I'm going back. I've been sitting my butt down and made some music.
What equipment do you have?
I got everything. I got the Macintosh. I got the Macintosh computer. I got the what's the name of that beat machine? The
MPC or something?
Nah, I can find an MPC. I got the new that beat machine, the black man, I forgot the name of it.
Machine?
Yeah, the machine. Yeah, I got the machine. Yeah, the big machine. Yeah, I ain't even really learned how to work that thing. Yeah. Well, they play MPC guy, you know. I never worked there, but I look for some, but everything, you know.
I appreciate you coming out, man, because you know, like I said, man, you know, I'm telling the real about, you know, I want people to know about the original OGs of Atlanta, hip hop, you know. And, I thank you for coming by, bro.
Yeah, all right, thanks. I even read down in College Park,
Okay.
And, you know, everything great though.
What's up?
All right.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Like,
we
dude,
want
I'm
to talk
doing
about
it.
why is that going to be something to do?
Where is it?
Flash, tell everybody where you from, man. When you started this shit.
Man, I'm going to tell you, man, I came from New York in 1978.
Right.
Down here to Atlanta, a couple of blocks from here at Clark College.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And down there wasn't even no rap. The first rap record just came out, you know, like end of 78. So I was down in the rec room, Clark College rec room, and heard Rapper's Delight. I was like, yo, what's that? That's a record for real? So, you know, that's what started everything. But I was down here then. Then I started doing all type of parties. So I came down here spinning records. Atlanta was way behind on just music in general, like an hour, like a year behind.
That's right.
So I come down, you know, I hook up turntables. I did like block parties for the campus, and then I started spinning over here, spinning over there, trying to take a casual cow job at Mr. B's, trying to take Rick's job at Cisco's and stuff. I couldn't do nothing with them. So then I was like the street DJ. So every time they wanted to do something outside, they would say, yo, go call Flash, man, he'll do it. Because I'm a street DJ. So I came out there and did the thing. And that's what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Now, how'd you come out with NIG, you know, and let's do it and put it in effect?
This brother right here.
This is Fresh Ski right here.
Fresh Ski. What up?
Let's put it in effect. Say one of them lines, man. Say that line. Say that first.
Guaranteed the rock shop, get poppin', don't stop it. You be the ice cream, my lyrics is the tops. Shoot you like a pistol, sweep you up like trash with a broom, pull the trigger.
3, 2, 1, kaboom! Yeah, so how'd you link up with Flash, man?
Yo, it's a long story, but to make it short, man, I was down here from New York. I ran into Flash. I heard somebody was spinning all the time, spinning. I could never catch the dude. Finally, at the record store, I finally caught him. We linked up, we talked, we had a lot of the same interests, trying to uplift hip hop. We did our thing, we got together. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We went straight to the top. We did our thing.
And this was the man beatboxing on the record.
Yes, sir. What's happening, man? This is Kareem.
Yes, sir.
People know me as Triple X.
Yes, sir.
And I started doing talent shows at different schools, Westlake High School, North Fulton, Bass High School, all kind of different places like a Civic Center when they'd have these competitions and rap competitions. SCLC had a rap competition, beatboxing, and so I was able to win that, but that brought me to these two gentlemen. They saw me beatboxing somewhere, they said, yo, you gotta work with us on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we got together and finally did Let's Put It in Effect. As a matter of fact, I still got my copy.
Wow. Wow.
It's still wax, baby, but now it's like, you know, going to different prisons and detention centers, and they still love the beatbox and the positive rap, man. So it's a blessing to be connected with these gentlemen and be with all these pioneers of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, it's beautiful, man. Beatboxing is still a thing. You know? Love it.
I put that man up against Dougie Fresh and you're gonna win. I'm serious on everything I know because this man right here is phenomenal, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
He can give you a taste and then you'll be like, what?
He still got the kazoo. He's ready.
They call him, why they call him Triple S? Because he can do 3 different sounds at one time.
Wow.
He can do the beat, the drums, all the drum percussion. Then he throw the bass in there, bam. Then he'll hook up a melody in there.
Okay.
How you gonna do that? All at one time with one mouth. I'm gonna step over here because he's gonna.
Now did Dougie Fresh inspire you? Or you?
Oh yeah. Dougie Fresh, man. When I heard the Human Beatbox on the radio, when I was living on New Jersey Avenue over there, Northwest Atlanta in the hood, man, it was like I heard the beatbox on the radio, and I said, man, I gotta start doing that. And so over the years, I started developing my own style, and then I learned from the greats, you know. And I came up with something like this. One sound. Add another sound. Add another sound. Add another sound. Add another sound.
Oh.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But we love
and now you have
That
it.
ain't even no mic.
NRG, man.
He came and blessed my studio. You did a mix in my place one day with Kim stuff on a MSR 16. And the way you I know it's a 1-inch. I had different formats, but it's a 1-inch reel to reel. And the way you set up and prepared your mix, it blew my fucking mind. I said, he's the real deal. This is 89-90 with 2019, right? So that's 30 years ago, right? Yeah. I used to bring the accent every now and then, the bass accent. Right. I go way back. This is Alan fucking Spice.
This is ATL history.
I ain't said a lie yet, did I? No. Right. I ain't said one lie yet, Kurt.
Escape.
I remember. Listen, right. He'll say it. I don't even have to say it. You say it.
Yeah, I met Escape over your house.
Did you hear that? They wasn't Escape then. Keep going.
Rico had a cast on.
Right. Come on, you tell a story. I love when somebody else tell it, and I ain't got to tell it.
Yeah, we was all over
saying
there.
It'd be like I'm
William
bragging.
Burke and everybody was over there at the time.
Do you remember the East Point Chain Gang? No. That was the 5-member rap group I had with Gip and Cool Breeze in it.
Yeah, I just didn't know the name.
Right. That was East Point Chain Gang. Okay. Right. But we go way back. Jermaine Dupri was at my house with Silk Times Leather before they dropped the record. They had a little crisscross with them. They ain't even jump with them.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I mixed the jump.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. And I remember Silk Time Leather.
Silk Time Leather, a little fun. They wear them shorts and shit. Am I right?
Yeah.
This is Atlanta's real shit, Kurt.
That's
You're
right.
From here. I'm not even from Atlanta.
That's right.
Yeah, Jermaine was so small, he couldn't even make the chairs.
Exactly.
Move, you know.
Exactly. Smart. Right. This is real talk. Okay, DJ Easley, Theodore Moyer, Alvin Spikes, Grammy Award winner.
Yes,
sitting
sir.
right here. We are in Los Angeles, California. We are doing Funk Fest. We got Mary Jane Girls, SOS Band, Zap, Morris Standard Time, Cameo, Daz Band, and I think one more band. So I got my boys shooting it. He's DJ Kurt, you know DJ Kurt. He's front house for SOS Band and also Cameo. So we in LA ran into my boy in the restaurant, Alvin Spikes. Now, I know Alvin Spikes from Kim Burse, William Burke, Albert Burroughs. I go 30 years back with this man. I was telling my boy Kurt, not only am I Hip Hop Hall of Fame worldwide because I'm first generation hip hop out of New York, but I am Atlanta Hip Hop Hall of Fame because I've been in Atlanta from day one. Am I wrong?
No.
Right. And this is Alvin, a legendary
That's right.
Atlanta.
Everybody know who Alvin is.
Grammy Award. Everybody know. And if he says right, I can't be lying.
That's right.
I can't be fucking lying.
Man,
And I'm ending right now. You can keep on, Kurt.
Man, I'm just so happy to be a part of these greats, man.